Meesha and the Kind-Hearted Bear.
Once upon a time, in a small village near a great forest, there lived a little girl named Meesha. She had golden hair, bright green eyes, and an adventurous spirit. She loved exploring the world around her, but sometimes her curiosity led her too far from home, despite her parents' constant reminder, "Stay close to the village, Meesha. Don't wander too far." One day, ignoring her parents' advice, Meesha decided to explore deep into the forest, thinking she could handle anything. She skipped through the woods, picking wildflowers and humming happily, until she realized the trees were unfamiliar. She had wandered too far and was now lost. The forest around her seemed darker and more mysterious than before. Fear crept into her heart as Meesha tried to find her way home. She stumbled upon a small, cozy-looking cottage hidden between the trees. Smoke curled from the chimney, and the sweet smell of freshly baked goods filled the air. Thinking she might find help, Meesha knocked on the door. To her surprise, the door was opened by a huge, towering bear. Her heart skipped a beat, but the bear smiled gently and said, "Hello, little one. You seem lost. Come inside, and I'll help you find your way home." Nervously, Meesha stepped inside. The bear, whose name was Boris, offered her honey tea and cookies. He was kind and friendly, and as they talked, Meesha felt safe again. She didn't know, however, that Boris had a wife, a much larger and fiercer bear named Lila, who wasn't so kind. As Meesha finished her tea, the door suddenly burst open, and in walked Lila. She was bigger and fiercer than Boris, with hungry eyes that locked onto Meesha. "What do we have here?" Lila growled, licking her lips. "Dinner." Meesha's heart pounded. She was in terrible danger, but Boris quickly stepped in front of Meesha. "No, Lila," he said firmly, "this little girl is our guest. We should not eat her." Lila wasn't convinced. "She wandered into our home uninvited. Why not turn her into a meal?" Thinking fast, Boris came up with a plan. "My dear Lila, you always love a good feast, but I know where we can find the juiciest berries in the whole forest. Let's make a grand berry pie tonight instead." Lila hesitated, eyeing Meesha hungrily. "Juicy berries, you say?" "Yes," Boris said. "Far better than a small snack like this. I'll take you to the berry patch now." Tempted by the thought of a bigger feast, Lila agreed and followed Boris out of the cottage, her hunger turning to curiosity. The moment they left, Boris quickly returned and whispered to Meesha, "Run home, little one, and remember what your parents told you. Don't wander far again." Meesha, still trembling, thanked Boris and bolted out of the cottage. She ran through the forest as fast as she could, her heart pounding in her chest. The familiar trees of her village came into view, and soon enough, Meesha was safe at home, breathless. She told her parents everything that had happened, from Boris's kindness to Lila's dangerous hunger. Her parents hugged her tightly and gently reminded her, "This is why we always tell you to stay in the village. The world can be dangerous when you go too far." Meesha learned her lesson that day. From then on, she never wandered too far from her surroundings, always remembered the kindness of the bear who saved her. Boris, on the other hand, successfully tricked Lila by leading her to a patch of small berries. Although Lila grumbled, she eventually gave in, and the idea of Meesha as dinner was soon forgotten. Moral of the story: always listen to your parents, they know what's best and are trying to keep you safe. Kindness and clever thinking can help you in even the most dangerous situations.
Have fun.